Right, hello there guys, welcome back to a new video. It's been a very long time and I'm going to explain why. Also, new scenery. Let's jump into this. So yes guys, hello and welcome back to a new video. Now, as you can tell, I'm in some new scenery and there's actually no one around, and that's because I'm currently away on a training course to do with work. So I'm actually currently doing my forklift training, which I've had to stay away for. I'm staying away around about 1.5 to 2 hour drive away from home, down in a place called Burgess Hill, I think. Hold up, yeah, Burgess Hill or something like that. Down in West Sussex is where I am. So yeah, a bit of a distance. Here for a couple of days, and yeah, I'll put on the screen if I passed or failed. I'll give you a big tick or a big cross if I have passed or failed. Because at the moment I've only done my day one here. I've still got another 2 days to go. So tomorrow, and then I'm coming home. Well, today's Monday, so I've got Tuesday, and then I'll be coming home Wednesday. Wednesday will be my last day. So yeah, still down here for another 2 days. And in fact, before we jump into today's video, shall I give you a bit of a room tour? I think so. So guys, here it is. I am staying in a little like towny villagey area thing. It's not really much of a village, it's literally a service station here and that's it. Anyway, I'm staying in a little place, it's called Hickstead, which is literally 5 minutes outside of Burgess Hill. I'm staying in the travel lodge down here. Now, before we actually get started, I don't really like travel lodges, I'm not gonna lie. But this one surprised me. So, the whole reason I don't like travel lodges is because I think they're a cheaper, scummier, more disgusting version of a Premier Inn, shall we say. But this one has actually surprised me. So as you can see, it is a nice, big, wide open space. It's really big in here, honestly. Um, and yeah, to be fair, it is actually very, very clean. Now, if I take you through here, obviously that's the front door. You have your generic exposed wardrobe area thing with more pillows. I've got probably the world's shittest TV. It's more like a gaming monitor, but hey ho, it's a TV. Got obviously a little dresser slash worktop slash desk slash whatever the fuck else you want to call it. You've got your little portable kettle. Now, this is point number one of things I don't like. It is actually really, really disgusting. Typical old travel lodge. What's it like in there? I haven't actually opened this, I haven't used it. So, the inside ain't too bad, although there is still dirty residue. Cups as well. Again, haven't been used, they seem quite clean. I ain't going to touch any of that, I never do. We've got a electric heater, which is actually really nice and hot. Got a nice, I don't know, I'm guessing this is maybe a recent travel lodge, I'm not too sure. Anyway, I've got a nice carpet, it's actually really clean down here, although I did spot a toenail clipping, or a finger clipping. This is not mine, it was here when I got here. Bit disgusting, but hey ho. In regards to the bed, because I haven't actually had a full look myself, the bed is, seems to be quite clean. I have a bad story with a travel lodge from about 10 years ago. So, yeah, very suspicious. But no, it all seems well here. I mean, level of dust. It's got a little bit of build up here. Down the back of the makeshift headboard is actually alright. But, yeah, no, seem to have some dirt in the lamp, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, no, other than that, quite nice and clean. You got your full-size mirror, obviously standard. And then in here, after having an epileptic fit, we have the bathroom. Now, please do excuse me. I have already had a shower. But yeah, this is the bathroom, which again I think is very nice. Let's just There we go. Hello! Exclamation mark. Yeah, I have literally just jumped out of the shower. Again, in here it is quite clean. It's got this really weird shower mat thing, which is very discoloured. I'm guessing many people have peed on this. I don't know. Either way, it's disgusting. And also, this shower head is actually really good. It's really powerful, but it's very loose. It actually sprays at the wall, which is annoying. Other than that, everything else is actually very, very clean. Now, I did also spot a nice little pube up here. Brilliant. But hey, for a travel lodge, this is actually really good. The towel quality as well, it's they're clean. They are honestly really clean. But this feels a bit like, you know when you clean your car and you use a leather chamois? Feels a bit like that. Bit sus. But hey. And another thing I noticed as well is that's the extractor fan. And it's very dusty. But the worst of it is what I'm going to show you now. Now obviously this is a wet room. Well, I say a wet room. It's a room that does get wet. You've got an extractor fan up there for a reason. But just look at all the mould all over the ceiling. Lovely. And then a bit of mouldy grout up there as well. But yeah, for a travel lodge though, this is a very clean place. I also like the bathroom floor. It's like a textured, like wet room style floor. Really nice. You don't slip on it, and there's no need for shower mats. So really good. Now, for a travel lodge, I'm actually going to give this like a 10 out of 10 because, like I said, travel lodges are usually disgusting. But this one has actually pleased me quite well. Obviously, you've still got marks on the wall, there's bits over there. But for the most part, it's actually a really nice place. So yeah, that's the room tour over for where I'm staying whilst doing my forklift licence. But let's jump back into today's video. Also, my fully prepared lunchbox is my tripod. I forgot to bring my filming stuff. So yeah, guys, this is probably going to be the last video of 2022. Now, obviously, I haven't uploaded for a couple of weeks, and that's simply because, well, it's Christmas time for one, so I've been out Christmas shopping a lot. Number two as well, it's really dark when I finish work. The weather has been really miserable, really cold, and I haven't really wanted to go out in it, like to film sort of thing. Obviously, I need to go out to do Christmas shopping, but I'm active and I'm walking around, not standing in one place. So yeah, the weather's taken quite a horrible turn. It's been very rainy here, very windy, very bitter as well, and we've actually got snow at the moment, which is, again, not really ideal. Driving down here today, which ended up being a 2-hour drive instead of like an hour and 20 minutes. Ended up being a 2-hour drive. It was quite sketchy. I mean, the roads were clear, but there was still evidence of snow on certain roads, and yeah, didn't really make it brilliant. I've still got to make it back yet, which I'm not looking forward to. But, you know, I made it here in one piece, and I'm here to do, obviously, my forklift licence. But yeah, no, so that's why I've been quiet. Also, as well, I don't want to just fill my channel full of random sitting indoors tut. It's alright doing it for the occasional video, but I don't want to fill the channel completely up with just useless crap, really. So I've sort of backed off on the filming for now, just simply because of the time of year it is. It does get really hard to film over winter. I'm battling weather. This side of Christmas, I'm battling, obviously, doing Christmas shopping and not having any time. So yeah, that's simply why I've been quiet. But yeah, moving forward from this, obviously, we've still got rubbish weather. There is potential more rubbish weather coming, so I probably won't be able to get out very much. I've still got to wrap up a couple of bits for Christmas. So yeah, this is going to be the last video of the year. And like normal with the last video of every year, I like to do a quick recap, see what we've done, see how we've progressed, see how I've progressed, and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, let's proceed. So first of all, let's talk about channel growth. Now, I have grown by about 500 subscribers this year, which is, for me, that's a record. I haven't grown by this much in the whole of my YouTube career, which is a bit upsetting, but we are heading in the right direction, which is what I like to see. A lot of my stuff lately has been a lot better. We have finally blown and well exceeded 1,000 subscribers now, which has been brilliant. Haven't quite hit my target of 1,500 subs by Christmas, but we're definitely on a decent start towards that goal. Again, stuff does take time, and I know where my limitations are with content now, and I know that it's probably the next thing for me to step up on, and that is simply the technology I've got. I don't have the money to invest in technology at the moment, so I'm just trying to work really well with what I've got. But I can assure you that there will be more growth in tech, more investment in tech, rolling into next year, hopefully. So there should be better content to come, more detailed content to come, and definitely better editing and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really impressed with how the subscribers are growing. We've finally hit over 1,000 subs, which is brilliant. We've done a giveaway for 1,000 subs as well, which has been amazing. We've done a fair few car reviews this year, which has been quite good. We've covered a few new car events, which again has been brilliant. It's been nice sort of going out. You know, we did the Run What You're Buying at Santa Pod. We've done Silverstone Jap Fest. You know, we've pushed the boat out a little more. We've introduced, 4 or 5 cars to the channel this year as well. Projects and series and stuff. Obviously, we've got Project 350Z, which I think that's firing back up starting next year, sort of around April, May time. So maybe not directly at the start, but you know, it will be firing up again next year from what I've heard. Again, don't hold me to that. You know, we've had a few other projects join the channel. I don't know what the futures are going to be of those. Obviously, we've got the Project Corolla, which probably might be coming to an end. I'll do a whole video explaining why, but to be honest with you, I'm not really gelling with the car. Obviously, we've done Project Swift, which has been a huge project over this channel this year. We've done our first engine swap. We've modified, fixed, and everything else to that car for a budget of around about £1,000, which has been quite incredible, quite a journey. So, yeah, you know, we've done quite a lot on this channel this year, which has been absolutely splendid. I've introduced, obviously, a few new series as well, like the car stories and all that. I do need to progress with them a little more. Finally, as well, I'm still trying to do a Q&A for you guys. I haven't had like barely any questions. It's almost pointless in me actually doing this Q&A. I'm sort of a bit upset with the lack of response I've got. But there is a post on my community area on my channel where I said about a Q&A. Go and leave some questions down there. I really do want to start off with a Q&A next year, or at least somewhere towards the start. So fire me away with literally any question. Obviously, any inappropriate and rude questions will be ignored, but just fire away at anything. I mean, I think it'd be quite fun. It'd be nice to sit down and sort of, you know, answer some questions from you guys. I really am looking forward to doing that. So please head over to that post already if you can, and leave me a question or two. I'd absolutely love that. But yeah, no, regarding how the channel's progressed this year, like I said, we have done quite a bit. I am still trying to push harder and harder. I am giving this channel my all. Like I said, I've just got certain limitations at the moment, which are really holding me back. But please do try and bear with me, because I am trying to get there now. So rolling on from the progression of the channel, we'll roll on to the progression of myself. Which again, that's been quite a roller coaster this year, to be fair. So obviously starting off at the start of this year, I moved into my own place, moved into my flat, which has been amazing. Obviously again, got my dream hot hatch, which ain't really much of a dream anymore, but that's a separate video. Obviously I've had like 2 promotions at work this year to different departments, which has been quite a journey. I've learned a lot more about myself regarding that as well. Obviously I've gone from being an office knob to to someone a bit more hands-on and a bit more practical, which has been quite nice, and that's what's led me to literally being here today. And then, yeah, obviously I've got a lot more handy and a lot more practical on the tools this year as well with working on cars, which I quite like. Yeah, it's just overall myself, I've came quite a long way. Mental health wise, I'm a lot more better position than I have ever been, which is really nice. It's nice to see that my life is finally moving forwards, which is one thing that I've really struggled with in the past. But I'm finally getting there. And I really hope that continuing with YouTube and stuff like that will continue to give me the motivation and drive I've got. Because truthfully, I do want to pull off some big things for you guys this year. I really, really do. Like, you know, moving into 2023. So please just bear with me. Like, show me all the love and support you can, and I will try and return as best a quality as I can as well. I'll try and return more projects to the channel, everything. Like, I want to push sort of every boundary I can with YouTube. Like, I want to bring like loads of project cars. I want to bring loads of different car related content. I just want to make this like the ultimate automotive place. Whilst you guys join me on the journey of work as well of owning a Skyline. Obviously, referring back to owning the Skyline, I started off with my 2003 Yaris, which unfortunately I did sell this year, which was a bit upsetting. Those of you that know me personally know that Yaris was more than just a car to me. But I did it for the better. I did it so I could get into my own place, and that was quite a huge step as well. But yeah, so you know, I really do want to push the boundaries. I've got a journey I want to go on with you guys on this channel. I am really trying. I have loads of ideas. It's just literally like lack of funds and stuff like that is just holding me back from these ideas. But there is so much I want to do, so many adventures I want to go on. Talking of adventures as well, there is an adventure I am going on next year with a group of friends. I'm not going to release any info on that yet, but it is a really cool adventure. It's one that all car guys must do as well. Honestly, this is a must. So I'm excited for that. A little bit nervous about it, but I am very excited at the same time. That'll be falling at the end of July next year is when we're going on this trip, and I'm going to be documenting it all. It's about a 4-day trip with a group of friends. It's going to be manic, so make sure you stick around for that next year. But yeah, this is what I mean. I want to push the boundaries out with this channel. I honestly have so many ideas. It's just there's so many things restricting me, and it's really frustrating because I want to get these ideas into reality, and I can only do it with the support from you guys. And I appreciate everyone that sticks by me, that shows me love, that, you know, watches my content. I appreciate it all. Just please keep doing what you're doing, and I will try my darn hardest to return decent content. Now, moving on to next year as well, what is there to expect? Now, I do want to carry on with car reviews. I do have a couple that I really do want to get lined up. So that's another thing. Obviously, I'll be covering car events and car shows again next year. You know, the usual jazz. I will be bringing another project to the channel as well. Like I said, the Corolla is probably going to go. In fact, I'm going to list it for sale in January when my insurance renews. So yeah, the Corolla is probably going to go. I'll explain why in a separate video, probably starting next year, as to why that car's going to go. And yeah, so there'll be at least one new project coming to the channel that I personally own. Whether I just stick to one project or end up buying 7 cars like I did last year, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, there are going to be more projects coming to the channel. Obviously trying to trade my way up the ladder a bit as well. So yeah, I like I said, like I keep saying, there is so much that I want to do. Like I said, there's this mystery adventure I'm going on next year as well. Me, Graham and Harry J are trying to hold our own car meet next year as well. I don't know if it's going to go ahead for definite. It's an idea that Graham brought up to me and Harry, and it's an idea we want to follow through with, but again, not too sure if it's going to happen, not too sure how it's going to happen, at least at the moment. Talk of the devil, they've just messaged me now. But yeah, no. So it's going to be a lot more next year, a lot more car content, a lot more car shows, car events. Yeah, I know the direction I want to go in. I'm just incredibly tired, so I'm probably waffling a bit. But yeah, no, please do stick by me. I do have plenty coming next year, or at least I'm going to try and get plenty out next year. I want to try and stick to the schedule as well, 2 videos a week upload. If I invest in new technology next year, I should be able to push the boundaries out to maybe 3 or 4 videos a week. I'm not too sure. I just need to suss that out. But yeah, I'm going to start investing more into the channel, more into my equipment, because I feel like that is the next step up to becoming successful. And I'm always looking forward. I'm trying to look forward as much as possible now, because I've been held back too much by my past. That's one thing I've been trying to personally develop on this year, is trying to just look forward and get motivation and drive myself. And honestly, this year on YouTube has really helped. A lot of the things that I've spoke about what's gone on in my life, you know, moving positions in work, being here, stuff like that, has really made me want to push forwards even more. I've definitely walked out of this year with a lot more motivation for next year. So yeah, just please do stick with me. Oh yeah, I'm getting tired. I've had a long day. I've been up since about 5, and the time now is coming on to about 9:30, I think, at night. So you know, I've had a long day today. So just bear with. But yeah, no, stick by me, especially rolling into next year. I'm trying to push for improvements. Next year's goal, I want to try and hit 1,500 subs, which should be easily doable. But a higher goal that I want to reach 2,000 subscribers next year. So let's try and make it happen. Let's try and kick next year off with a bang. Yeah, especially stick around for that road trip that I'm going on. But I'm going to get to bed. I am absolutely shattered. I've got another long day tomorrow, and then probably a drive home on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm going to get some shut eye. I'm going to fall asleep and let day 2 of forklift driving commence tomorrow. And like I said, I'll let you guys know whether I pass or fail. It would have been noted back on in the video. But yeah, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. From me and Chloe, who isn't here, unfortunately, have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself. Have a Happy New Year. All that jazz. You know, I hope you guys end up with alloy wheels for Christmas and turbos and stuff, because I certainly won't. I'll probably end up with 700 link sets. But hey ho. Yeah, no, I hope you guys get what you want for Christmas, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to try and get this video released as soon as possible, maybe the Friday from when I've recorded this, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to try and get this released as soon as possible when I'm back. And yeah, probably leave you guys there. So until next year, which I'll probably be coming back start-ish of January, enjoy yourself. Have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. Enjoy the time with your family, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'll see you soon. I'm literally knackered. Anyway, lights out, all out.